Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. So today I'm here with the new Decorative Word dies, and there are 6 new ones in this set. So you have a thank you one, a celebrate one, a happy birthday. This is a gift for you, this is on your special day, and this one is with love and best wishes. So today I'm going to show you how to use some of these dies on your cards, and they will also fit on your box tops. So each of the sets comes with 3 dies. This will cut your outer part. This is the largest one. This is the next size down that you can use to layer, and then if you use them both together you will cut out your pattern. So I'm going to use this one first, and I'm going to create an easel card. So what you need to do is fold your card in half, and this is just an A4 piece of paper. It's not, sorry, an A4 piece of card, and it's a 300 GSM. So I'm going to place the die with this cutting edge over the top, and I'm going to run that through the die cutting machine. So once I've done that, that top edge is still joined, and when you open it up you have the base for your easel card. So all you need to do now is score this and fold it in half. So there's my piece of card scored and folded, and that will now create my easel. And this is going to sit on the top, but not yet. Let's do some more die cutting first. So we'll take this one, which is the next die down, and we'll cut a mat. And I've cut this one from some blue card, and that's going to sit along there. Now with the 2 together, but I've cut this one first in white and then I've added this, and you'll find it cuts a lot better if you do them in 2 separate bits. So I've cut my happy birthday, and I'm going to add this to the card along there. So now let's glue these together, and I'm just going to put a thin bead of glue around the edge and onto these strategic little areas where it will stick. And I'm very messy with glue, so I'm going to add it with these little brushes. Now these little brushes are actually makeup brushes. They're used as disposable brushes, so that when you've done something on a client you can throw this away and get yourself another one. But they do last a long time when all you're doing is just adding some glue. So they're well worth the little bit of money that they do cost. So we'll add this now to this panel, and we'll make sure it's lined up nice and neatly with all the edges in place. And I'm going to flip it over and press it down. There we are. Now it is dries clear glue, so once it dries you won't be able to see it. And now we can add this to this piece. So now we can just put the glue on from the actual packet, tub, carton, whatever you call it. And we'll add that on there. Now to create the easel we've folded this, so all we're going to do is add our glue on this panel. So we'll open it out and we'll add the glue, and you can spread it out with your little brush if you wish, or your fingers, or a glue spreader if you've got one, whatever you have. And now you're going to add this. Make sure you have that the right way up and add it to your panel, and again you're just going to marry up all the lines, and you've only glued it at the bottom, so you won't need to line it up at the top. If you line it up nice and neatly at the bottom, everything should fall into place. So there we've now got the easel card, but every easel card needs a stop to keep it open. So we're going to create that next. So on the front of the card we've got happy birthday, and for the inside, or for the stop, I'm going to use Sending Paper Hugs and Kisses, and this is from the Sentiment versus A5 stamp set, and I'm going to use that and put that on the card. So I've fitted it into the stamping platform. I've got the stamp on my lid, and I'm going to stamp that with some dark blue ink. So I've stamped that down, but the beauty of a stamp press is if it's not stamped properly or you want it darker, you can always re-stamp it again, as long as you don't move the stamp and you don't move the card. And you can keep on stamping that until you get that as dark as you want it, and then you can take it out and cut it with your dies. So I'm going to cut this out with the die from another set, and we'll just cut that small heart out, and then I'll show you how I'm going to create a backing. So there's our heart shape cut out. Now I want something that's going to sit around that and leave just a small border. So I'm placing the die on my card, and I'm going to trace around the outside, and I'm only using pencil. And then I'm going to cut that out. So once you've done that, you can remove your pencil lines. And I have shown this trick on a video before, and you can also do a similar thing if you wanted to make one that was smaller. So let's just glue this in place. Now that will leave just a tiny border around the edge. Now obviously I don't need something smaller now because I've got the writing on there, but if you did want something smaller, then all you would do is trace around the inside of the die. And cut that out. So if you did that, that would leave you a heart that is smaller, and again would leave just a small border around the edge. So from one die, you've actually got 3 layers: the outside edge, the die itself, and the inside edge, and that gives you the 3 layers that you may need for your card. Now this is going to act as the stop, and so we need to raise this up onto some foam pads before we add it to our card. So I'm going to pop that in there. And I think to raise it up even more, we'll add 2 layers of foam pads. Now you could use a spare card cut to the same shape. You could use foam, a foam sheet cut to the heart if you wanted. But I just happen to have these foam pads on my desk, and so that's what I'm using. So we'll take the release paper off. Now decide where you want your easel to open to, and I want mine about there. So I'm going to sit my stop right in the middle there, and that now is going to hold that easel card open. And now we can decorate it. So I'm taking some pearls, and I'm going to decorate the edges of my card. So on these bigger dots at the top, on these bigger flourishes, we'll add the large pearls. And we've got 2 more at the bottom, so we'll mirror that effect. We'll put a little dot over the eye there, on top of the dot that's in it. And then I think we'll add little flourishes, little dots on the smaller flourishes with the pearls. Now you can stop whenever you want decorating your card, it's up to you. Now these are larger flourishes. There's one there, we'll put a bigger dot, a bigger pearl on that, and we'll put a larger pearl on that. And then I'll just carry on with the small pearls going around the tiny flourishes. And I think that's enough now to add to the card. So there's your really pretty easel card ready to send. And that says happy birthday, sending hugs and kisses. So here is another card that's been created, and this has been done with heartfelt thanks, and I have actually done a video on the making of this card, so you'll find that on my blog. So there you've got 2 cards, really pretty, done very easily using the Decorative Word dies that are new to Card Making Magic.